Sue Swan. Let me teach you manners today. At the Chow family's table, the elders eat first. The younger ones don't touch chopsticks. It's to teach you your place. This second slap is to teach you filial duty. It's Mom's 70th birthday, and as the eldest daughter-in-law, this is the place you picked? The private room. What were you thinking? This third slap is to teach you how to be a wife. My brother works himself to the bone while you sit at home. You can't handle a birthday. What good are you? The fourth slap is to teach you how to be a decent person. You've been in the Chow family for 10 years and still can't give us a son. How can you face the ancestors of the Chow family? This fifth slap is on my brother's behalf. You can't even protect your husband's family's dignity. You only embarrass us. How can you show your face in this house? Bro, a woman like this needs teaching a lesson. You can't let it slide or she'll walk over.
Cece, listen to my explanation. Mom personally booked the private room and approved the menu.
You still dare talk back? I booked an 8-star hotel, but you switched it to this dump to save money. Don't think I don't know.
Mom, I didn't. You said it was too expensive and told me.
Bullshit. When did I say that? Yan Chen, look at your wife. She dares to lie to our faces now.
Suwon, can you say a little less? It's Mom's birthday. Couldn't you just cut her some slack? You couldn't even handle something as simple as booking a private room.
Ian Chen. You picked this place with me.
Enough. You said the budget was too tight. When did I ever say that? You messed it up yourself, so don't pin it on me. Mom's upset. Apologize and end it.
Me apologize? What did I do wrong?
Look, this is the wonderful wife you married. She's been in this family for 10 years and still can't give us a child. How is the Gu family ever wronged? She talks back in front of me today. Who knows how she curses me behind my back?
Mom, I didn't. I serve you food and drinks, wash your clothes, and cook for you. When you were sick, I stayed by your side in the hospital for 3.
Serving us is your job. What wife doesn't do this? And you still bring it up? Yanqing, listen to her. She's keeping score with me.
Suwon. What's wrong with you? It's Mom's 70th birthday. Can't you just keep the peace for once? Do you have to make everyone see our Gu family as a...
The joke is you. I've endured this for 10 years, 10 years. When have you ever treated me like family?
Oh, now you're the one feeling wronged? You eat our Gu family's food and live in our house. What right do you have to feel wronged? We have a housekeeper for cooking and cleaning.
But you make me wash your clothes and cook your meals too.
That's enough, Suwon. How long will you keep this up? Don't you know Mom's in poor health? Will you be satisfied if you drive her to...
I drive her to death? Gavin Cole. Are you even human?
You really need to be taught a lesson. Sophie is right. We can't let go, Susan. Kneel to your mother and apologize.
What did you say?
I said, kneel down and apologize. Don't make me say it a third time.
I don't want this family anymore.
Stop right there.
You still dare to leave?
Ah.
I didn't mean to.
Call an ambulance. Mom. E will start showing next month.
We have to deal with this fast and clean. Bro, she isn't dead, is she?
Good riddance if she died, so we don't have to do it ourselves.
We'll say he slipped and fell to his death.
What bad luck.
We need to clean this up fast. Still lying there playing dead?
The guests are watching. You've made the Goodwin family lose face.
Ruining an auspicious day.
You can't give birth, and now you can't walk. Get up and clean this mess up now.
Don't embarrass yourself.
You're making a scene.
H, how dare you hit me?
That slap is payback for every time you called me a barren hen over the past 10 years. From today on, I owe the Gu family nothing.
How dare you? Yanchen. Yanchen, come down here.
Mom, what's wrong? Why are you making such a scene?
Brother, Su Ren has lost her mind. She actually hit Mom.
You dared to hit me?
Surin, what exactly are you trying to do?
Humph. Don't think I know nothing. Know everything you've done. I know it all. I, Su Ren, will make the good ones.
Brother, why did she faint again? Could she be faking it?
Keep pretending, go on. Ethan, call the cops. Report her for assault and see how long she can keep this act up.
Or maybe we should just take this chance to kill her.
Send her to the hospital. There are too many people watching. The Carter family can't afford this kind of scandal.
Mrs. Carter, your daughter-in-law took a blow to the head and has a mild concussion. She woke up, but because she got worked up, her blood pressure spiked and she had low blood sugar, making her pass out again. It's not common with concussion patients, but a few days rest should do it.
A concussion? Tell it was low blood sugar. The Carter family can't afford this embarrassment. And no visitors except family.
Understood.
When will he be fully awake?
He's awake already, but his memory may be affected. Temporary memory loss after a concussion is normal. We won't know how much he forgot until he's fully stable.
Memory loss? She's a pretty good actress. Yan Chen, do you believe it? So many guests were watching. After throwing that fit, she dropped to the floor. Anyone ignorant would have thought our Gu family did something to her. Yan Chen, no matter what. This woman doesn't deserve to stay in the Gu family. I know people at a mental hospital. Lock her up in there, and she'll never get out.
Just like the vicious scheme from my past life. It just happened sooner. Let's wait and see.
She's a little different today. And that thing she said before she passed out. What does she really know? What if she really has something on us?
If you're awake, drink some water. Quit playing dead, Cece. My head's spinning. What happened? Why am I lying here? You don't know? I remember today is Mom's birthday banquet. I went downstairs to get the peach buns, and then my mind went blank.
Did you fall and hit your head?
You don't remember? Mom, did the fall mess up your brain?
Bro, come quick and look. Wan, you really don't remember?
I remember today is Mom's birthday banquet. I went downstairs to bring the peach buns. Then Mom didn't seem very happy. After that, I think I went upstairs to get something. And then... And my head really hurts.
Wendy, do you remember what you said before you passed out?
I only remember going upstairs to get something. After that, it's all blank. Mom, what did I say? Was I talking nonsense again?
You fell down the stairs and hit your head. The doctor said the blow to your head may cause you to temporarily forget. What happened before and after the accident?
Me? I only remember going upstairs. I don't remember how I fell. I'm sorry, Yanchen.
And
Did I cause you trouble again?
Get some good rest. There are still things to deal with at the office. I'll come see you again later.
the first step worked. The first step worked, but the disguise is only the start. Need to contact the outside world fast. Build my own network for info and support. Tang Xiaolin, my best friend from college, a fashion magazine editor. She knows everyone, fiery, and fiercely loyal to her friends.
Wanwan, why are you calling me at this hour? It's your mother-in-law's birthday. Aren't you busy?
Xiao Yun. I'm in trouble.
What did you say? Where are you now?
I fell down the stairs at the hospital. The Gu family will say it was accident. They did this.
That bastard Gideon Gu, did he?
There's no time for that now. Xiao Yun, do me a favor. Keep an eye on this for me. See if Gideon Gu has had contact with Morningstar Group lately, or if there's any word about it.
Okay, I'll look into it right away. If I hear anything, I'll contact you first thing.
Wanwan, do you remember what happened at Mom's birthday banquet yesterday?
There were a lot of people at the party, very lively. Mom didn't seem too happy with me. Did I do something wrong again? And then I think I went upstairs to get something. After that, my head hurts so much. I can't remember.
It's normal not to remember clearly. The doctor said you hit your head and got a mild concussion. It might affect your memory for a while. Doctor said you need plenty of rest. Yesterday, Sylvie was just messing around with you and got a little carried away. You know how clumsy she is.
So it was Sylvie. No wonder. I remembered someone shoving me. So it was her. That kid is always so careless. Don't blame her. As long as I'm okay.
Get some good rest. The company needs me. See you later. Mom and Cece are worried about you too. I'll bring them once you're feeling better.
Mom, go ahead. Don't let me hold up work. Got it. He bought it. Old Town Cafe. I need an ally. One who's rock solid legally and deeply interested in the Gu family. Attorney Zhou Zheng. I first noticed him by chance in the gallery during a Gu family stock dispute hearing.
This lawyer's style is sharp and aggressive. He's especially good with family property cases.
More importantly, the way he looked at Gideon Cole carried a cold, judging edge.
Miss Sutton, your text said you wanted to discuss an important matter involving the Cole family. Please tell me exactly what you want and what you're prepared to offer in return.
I want a divorce, and I want Gideon Cole, Linda Cole, and Sophie Cole to pay the legal price for what they did to me.
Divorce suits, asset division, even pursuing certain tort claims, that's all within my field. But the legal price they should pay depends on what evidence you have and what exactly they did.
They tried to kill me. Yesterday, Daisy Gu pushed me down the stairs at the Gu family mansion. This wasn't the first accident. It won't be the last. Ian Gu knew about it. Lana Zhang was behind it.
The evidence.
Mom, what are you scared of? The stairs were slippery. It was normal for her to fall. With that lousy body, even the doctor said she could hardly have kids. Better if she died. I've already handled things with my brother. Bai Mengyao's shown up. Keep it clean. Don't leave any evidence. There'll be lots of people at the birthday banquet. Afterward, just say she slipped and fell.
The secretly recorded audio has limited value in court. We need other evidence to back it up and build a full chain of evidence. And this recording only proves they had a motive and a plan. It can't directly prove they actually pushed you. Mr. Su, you still need more direct evidence. Like security footage from the scene, eyewitnesses, or physical evidence proving they came into contact with you. Or some other fatal weakness they have. To pressure her and use as leverage.
I understand. Sylvia Cooper works in Cooper Group's finance department. Her spending over the past 6 months has been unusually lavish, beyond her normal income. I suspect she's embezzling company funds. I can't get the exact bank records or detailed company accounts now, but I do know a few stores she shops at a lot, and some special reimbursement channels she's bragged about.
The frequency and amount of those expenses are clearly way out of line with what someone in her position earns. If we can get the company's internal reimbursement slips or unusual transactions from her personal account, that would be solid evidence of embezzlement. Compared with an attempted murder charge, this kind of leverage, in some cases, is more likely to pry her mouth open or make her lose her footing in the family first. What are you going to do?
I'm going back to the company to keep up appearances and keep an eye on me. Gavin Grant gave me useless title at Grant Group. Start work tomorrow. Daisy Grant's office is above mine. Every month, internal audit reports leak out of finance. I'll go back to enemy turf and gather evidence right under their noses.
They just tried to kill you. Going back now is walking into a trap.
Sometimes the most dangerous place is also the safest. And I need a good reason to show up at the company a lot and get access to those accounts and records for upfront costs and investigation expenses.
I'll start looking into it as soon as I can. But Miss Sue, once you're back at the company, you have to watch every step. Gus CC is trouble, and Z Lamb is even more crafty.
I know. So before I get the financial evidence, I need to throw them into chaos from the inside. Gus CC has been embezzling company funds, and Z Lamb has been turning a blind eye because that's her daughter. But what if that money starts affecting Z Lamb's own interests?
You mean...
Z Lamb has become obsessed with Master Wong. She's been trying to raise money everywhere to invest in some so-called feng shui fortune project. Wengu moved a chunk of money last month to buy a limited edition handbag. The books still don't balance. If Lana Zhang finds out right now that her investment money was accidentally spent by her daughter, what do you think she'll make of that?
That's a good angle. I'll help you look into that Master Wang's background. But when you get back to the company, watch every step.
Sister Sue, you're here so late?
I left a document behind.
Sister Sue, you're back at work?
I'm sitting at home with nothing to do anyway. What's this?
Miss Sue, don't say I gave it to you. An extra copy Sister Lucy from finance printed by mistake. Miss Sesse's reimbursement claims last month were more than our whole department spent in 6 months.
Was all of this really for company business?
Who knows? Miss Sesse's little company, Joy Culture, I heard it has no real business at all. It's just there to move money around.
Thank you. Please don't repeat any of this.
Oh, sister-in-law, there you are. What are you all talking about so excitedly?
Nothing. Talking about the company's recent accounts. Cece, your expense claim.
What expense claim? What's wrong with my expense claim? Sue Wan, I'm warning you, don't pull tricks behind my back. My brother put me in the finance department, not to let investigate me.
Cece, I'm concerned for the company's financial health. Last month, you claimed over 300,000. One item was The note says Lanting Club. Lanting is members only, and the annual fee is 88,000. Did you ask Ian Chen?
You're making things up.
If I am, check the spending records and you'll know. Lanting spending records can be checked by membership number. Guess whether I have your membership number. Cecilia, there are many people here. I don't want to embarrass you. But if you keep misusing company funds like this, I'll have to report it to audit as required.
You wouldn't dare.
Why wouldn't I? No matter how much your brother spoils you, the company isn't his alone.
Just wait.
There wasn't a membership account under Grace Goo at all. I was just bluffing her. Grace Goo's reaction itself was the best proof. Tomorrow, I'll officially return to work on the administrative staff. Right under my enemy's nose. I'll set the first trap. Is Yin Yan here? I came to pick up a few things from the office. And stopped by to see him.
President Grant is in a meeting. Ma'am, you don't look well. Want to rest in the lounge first?
No, it's fine. I'll go check the admin department downstairs. There are still some files I haven't finished yet. Stella Grant.
A new bag? That brand costs half a year's salary for me. I heard she filed another client entertainment expense last week. At that newly opened high-end Japanese place. Lily from finance is really stressed out. Some of the receipts just don't add up. Miss Sue, you're back at work.
Yeah, there was nothing to do at home anyway. I think I just heard you talking about Stella. What did she buy this time?
Isn't that right? That limited edition crocodile leather handbag, brought to the office yesterday to show off. Miss Sue, you're one of us, so I shouldn't say this, but the way Miss Cece spends money, doesn't Mr. Gu ever step in? Some of the accounts look strange.
Ian Chin is busy with the company. He may not notice things like that.
Miss Sue, you really should remind Mr. Gu before it's too late. I heard finance has been holding several of Miss Sesse's reimbursement claims. And the amounts aren't small.
I remember this girl. In past life, she gossiped too much about Daisy Gu. She was fired before her probation was even over. Cece's one of us. Spending little on her is no big deal. The company isn't having an easy time right now. Just don't make things hard for the people below. Accountant Lou, may I ask you something?
Go ahead, Miss Sue.
I heard the company has a loan coming due soon.
It's on the 15th of next month, right? Ian Chin hasn't been sleeping well lately. I'm a little worried. So I wanted to ask if there's any issue with that loan. Miss Sue.
Please don't repeat that to anyone. That loan
was arranged then by Mr. Zhao.
Now Mr. Zhao's side is pushing hard, and the bank says policy has tightened too. Mr. Gu has been going to the bank every day lately. He's gone gray from the stress. That serious? It sure is. If they can't renew it, Gu Group's controlling state could be affected. Why am I telling you all this? Please don't spread it around. I see. So who Gavin fears isn't Bella White. It's not Lana Zhang. It's not even her. He really fears losing control of Gu Group. Then I'll hit him where he's most afraid. Gavin, you must be tired. I made this for you.
Leave it there. I'll drink it later.
By the way, Gavin, I heard from Accountant Lewis today that the loan next month needs Mr. Carter's signature to be renewed. Mr. Zhao hasn't been coming to the office much lately.
That's none of your concern.
Okay. Those few words just now were enough to plant seed of fear in Gu Yanchen's heart. In my last life, 10 years of patience got me murdered. In this life, I won't even give them a chance to regret it. Message Xiao Yun. Check Gu Cece's spending records. He knows a lot, and he keeps a lower profile than I do. We can't drag Little Cloud too deep. At least not right now.
Hey, sis-in-law. You actually came to work. Wouldn't it be nicer staying home? Coming here. What can you even do?
You get bored staying home too long.
I think you're just bored out of your mind. Sister-in-law. My brother's swamped lately. He doesn't have time to play the loving couple with you. Do yourself a favor and stop hanging around the company like an eyesore.
Sienna, that bag you're carrying is from Treasure House, right? The limited edition that came in last week? If I remember right, it costs a fortune.
What's it to you? I spent my own money.
Of course it's none of my business. It's just that the company's cash flow seems a little tight lately. The finance department even came by this morning asking about the petty cash. Cece, you work in finance. You should know better.
Cut the scare tactics. Worry about yourself. Miss Lee, bring me the reimbursement form for the client dinner at Orchid Pavilion last month. I'll sign it now.
It was sent by Don Tang. Solid proof. Over 1 million in the same week. This $400,000 jewelry was the very day she showed off in the family chat about a new gift from her boyfriend. That gift from her boyfriend. So it was public money. That confirms reckless spending. Embezzlement.
I was sorting the files and found some large entertainment expense claims from Civic Culture last month. The reimbursement vouchers seem off.
Yes, those handled by manager Daisy Goo. I'm not sure, so please check whether the process was compliant. Got it. I'll send file numbers right away. These documents alone might be enough to cover up. But together with actual spending records, they're the fuse that lights the powder keg. They used a burner number and ditched it after. Someone's helping me from the shadows. From getting spending records from Don Tang, to accountant Lewis making copies. And now the bill was switched today. Lincoln. I'll have the answer when I find him.
Susan White, don't keep me waiting too long.
Susan White, what do you mean by this?
Who gave you the nerve to check my accounts and finance?
Sierra, I was checking the paperwork by the book. Accountant Lewis said the receipts for entertainment expenses are incomplete. So let me ask, you're in administration.
Who do you think you are to question me? Don't think I don't know.
I know exactly what you're up to. You want dirt on me? Dream on.
I'm really just following the rules.
Sierra, did you get the wrong idea?
Ha ha ha. In this house, in this company, I make the rules. Who do you think you are? You're a barren hen. What right do you have to control me? Summer, don't be so ungrateful.
How can you say that?
Does Mom and Aaron know you're like this?
Don't use Mom and my brother to pressure me. I'm telling you, this ends here. If you dare say one more word, I'll make sure you can't even stay in admin.
Second Miss came back this afternoon and threw a tantrum. She smashed several cups. Madam was angry too. She said you've been pretty disobedient lately.
Really? What else did Mom say?
Madam was on the phone with Master Walter all afternoon.
Master Warren. That fortune-telling fraud Lana trusts completely. Lana's superstitious and stingy. If she's willing to pay on her own, she must be desperate.
Mom's just doing this for the family. Aunt Lily, thank you for your hard work. Don't tell anyone about this.
Young madam, please be careful.
Master Warren appearing is an unexpected, but it's also a chance. The more panicked Lana gets, the more mistakes she'll make. Tonight, we're having a family meeting. There's no getting out of it.
Oh, sis-in-law, you're back. Look, what do you think of this new bag I bought? It's a limited edition. I had several friends help me get it.
It's pretty nice.
Suwon. At the office today. Did you have a run-in with Cece?
A run-in, Ian Chen?
Are you talking about the time Celia barged into my office, tore up the files, and yelled abuse at me? That's nonsense. I went to ask why you were holding up my reimbursement. Those files just got knocked over by accident. By accident? Then should I pull up the hallway? Security footage, take a look, or ask the co-workers nearby at the time what they remember.
Enough. It's a small matter. Why are you arguing? Celia is young. As her sister-in-law, can't you cut some slack? But you, Susan, been spreading yourself too thin? Running between home and the company, can you handle both? A woman should still put her family first.
Mom, I want to put the family first too. But Ian Chen's been under a lot of pressure lately, and the company's cash flow is tight. I'm keeping a closer eye on the finances to help take some weight off him.
Take some weight off me? Looks to me like you're just trying to grab more power.
Ian Chen, how could you think that? I noticed a few large expenses on last month's financial report, and where the money went wasn't clear. Worried someone might exploit that and hurt the company's reputation and your judgment.
What large expenses?
Maybe I'm overthinking it. Cece just said. She recently bought several key batches of materials for the company through the petty cash account. But I haven't seen the receiving slips or the purchase contracts. What do you mean, Sue? Since when is procurement your business?
Those were
All emergency purchases approved by my brother. Yan Chen. Did you approve them? I recall petty cash expense over 500,000 needs signatures from both you and the finance director. Last month, Celia had 3 withdrawals totaling 1,870,000, and you signed for all of them.
From the petty cash account. Over $1 million. I only signed equipment purchase contracts for the new project.
Celia, what's going on? What did you do with all that money?
I was making purchases. Bro, did you forget? You told me to handle it. That, overseas suppliers sample fee.
Ian, this is the petty cash account record I exported from the finance system backend, these 3 payments. The payee names are different, but the opening banks are all in the city. And the date of this 920,000 payment was the very next day after Cece posted her new limited edition diamond bracelet on her feed. I checked the boutique price for that bracelet. 888,000.
You investigated me? Suwon, how dare you investigate me?
I'm part of the Gu family too. If there's problem with the company's money, why can't I investigate? Sierra. If you were really buying for the company, show the purchase contract, the supplier details, and the warehouse receipt. This whole misunderstanding clears itself up. If you can't, then that 1.87 million looks like embezzlement of company funds. That's a huge amount. More than enough to open a case.
That's nonsense. You're framing me.
Sierra Grant. What did you do with the money? Talk.
I just. Alex had his eye on a watch. Said if I bought it, he'd take me to meet his parents. Come on, bro, I'm your own sister. What's this little money to you? What's this little money to you?
1,870,000? That idiot actually dared to take that much? This cannot get out of hand. Especially not at a time like this.
Bro, you're hurting me.
Shut up. Boss, this was Cece's mistake. I'll find a way to pay the money back. Keep the transaction record safe. Don't let anyone else see it.
Yan Chen, this is no small matter. Something's wrong with the petty cash account. The auditors will find out eventually. When that happens, we can't fix this by shutting the door and talking at home.
Then what do you want?
You're trying to drive me to my death. Suwon, don't get cocky. Think having dirt on me lets you push people around in the Goodman house? Dream on.
Sylvia. This daughter-in-law had always been gentle.
But today, she seemed like a different person.
That look, that tone.
They were so calm it sent a chill through me.
Wendy, we're all family. Sylvia's young and doesn't know better. As her sister-in-law, please be patient with her. Mom has some savings saved. We'll use it to cover the whole. As for the bank statement, pretend you never saw it, okay?
Same old trick, smoothing things over. Using family as emotional blackmail. In her last life, she was softening again and again, giving in again and again, until there was nowhere left to reach. Mom, Ian Sharp. I'm not trying to make things hard for Ivy, but the company's accounts have a problem now. I found it today, and someone could find it tomorrow. Instead of waiting for an audit to come knocking, we should clean it up ourselves first. Ivy has to explain where the money went and provide proof. If she lent it to a friend, she needs to add an IOU, set a repayment date. If used for something else, then she needs to cash out something of the same value and put it back. Once the books are balanced, I'll destroy the transaction record myself.
Add an IOU? Where am I supposed to get an IOU? That money turned into luxury stuff ages ago, sitting in closets and jewelry boxes. Cashing it out now? That'd kill me.
Do it Wanyan's way. Before tomorrow, sort everything out. Sell what you can, write IOUs where you have to. I'll cover whatever's left.
Brother.
Just do it. Wanyan. Wait. You've been acting strange lately. As for the company, stay out of it from now on. Just stay home and behave yourself. And don't get any funny ideas.
Gavin Goo.
You think this is over?
The game's just getting started. Mom. So much has happened at home lately. Gavin's work is a mess, and Sylvia too. I just keep feeling the feng shui in this house is off. We offended something. He believes in that stuff. Didn't you know a Master Warren before? Why not invite him to take a look? If there is a problem, the sooner we fix it, the better for Gavin's career and Sylvia's luck. Also looked into Master Warren too. Many bosses in the circle have asked him to check things. They all say he's spot on and can change your luck. Even Mr. Lee and Mrs. Zhao. How about I ask him to come by tomorrow?
Then please have him come take a look. But, Susan, don't think you can get away with this.
We'll talk about what happened before after the master is done, okay? If it really is a feng shui problem that's affecting the family's fortune.
Then deal with the bad luck first, and talk about family matters later. So it's settled. Go.
Okay, Mom. The plan is going smoothly. Everyone in place. Proceed as planned. Mom, Master King replied. Free at 10 this morning and can come take a look.
But, what? Money isn't an issue.
It's not about the money. The master said before coming, the head of the house must sincerely repeat it 3 times. Peace and safety for this home. Best not to let too many outsiders know. A mixed aura could affect his judgment. Jan, why don't you still go to the office this morning? Mom and I can receive the master.
Okay. I happen to have a meeting.
Mom, I'll get things ready. The master is particular about these things. We need to prepare some clean water and incense. Aunt Lily. 10 a.m. A master wine is coming by the house. When you make tea, use those Qinghua porcelain cups. The set you mentioned last time, the one with the small chip. After you serve the tea, find an excuse to go grocery shopping. Don't come back for at least.
Okay, got it.
Auntie Lee will be my witness if needed. She can prove Master Wang was invited by Zhang herself and had nothing to do with me.
Master Wang, please come in.
Mrs. Gu, there's a serious problem with this house.
What problem?
The entryway leads straight to the living room. That's called a heart-piercing shock. The airflow is too harsh, hurting both wealth and family. What's even worse is the staircase is in a clashing position. It can easily lead to bloody accidents. Has anyone at home been hurt lately? Or almost gotten into trouble?
No one outside the family knew that Gusisi pushed Suwon down the stairs.
The master's right on the mark. I really did fall on the stairs a few days ago.
That's right. That's right. The evil energy is already close. If it's not treated and cleared in time, at best, things at home will keep going wrong. There'll be no peace. At worst, I'm afraid it could put your safety at risk.
Master, how do we fix it? How much will it cost? Just name the price.
This thing is blocking the life gate. It needs to be moved. Also, this lady is carrying the heaviest evil aura. She needs a ritual of her own. To cleanse the house and drive
For tonight, Master, what do you need us to prepare?
yellow paper, cinnabar, sandalwood incense, copper coins, and a gold pixu. Gold wards off evil, and pixu draws wealth. Have it all ready before midnight tonight.
Okay, I'll have Ian-chan go get it right now.
Mom, isn't Ian Chin meeting President Zhao today to talk funding? At a time like this, maybe you should think of another way first. I'll bring out my dowry and see what I can add.
What good will your little stash do? Master, could you use the ritual to hold it down for now? I'll make up gold items within 3 days.
3 days should barely do. But for tonight's ritual, we need 1 drop of this lady's middle finger blood. It'll be mixed with cinnabar to draw the charm.
1-1, for this family, bear with it.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll do whatever you say.
Then let's get ready.
Lean Chin. Zhang Wan, this Master Wang isn't just an ordinary con man. He's part of an organized scam ring that targets rich wives from powerful families. Only uncovered his background thanks to Lean Chin. We even found his booking photo. That's why Master Wang had no choice but to behave. Here it comes.
Master. This blood.
Ma'am, please hold out your middle finger.
Looks like when she fell at the foot of the stairs in her past life, color that spread beneath her.
Has become a charm to guard this house for 3 days and keep evil away. In 3 days, when the gold paint arrives, I'll bless it again and keep this home safe and thriving for 10 years.
Good. 1-1, don't go anywhere these next few days. Stay home, watch over altar, and be sincere.
Mom, I understand.
Hey. This is a little token, Master. Please take it.
Oh, I really shouldn't.
Please, Master, just accept.
Then I'll gladly accept.
It's only just begun.
Is Ian Chin here? I'm not feeling well.
Vivian, come on in. Why are you here so late?
Wendy's here too. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb your family time.
And this is...
It's the company's new project assistant, Bella White.
Oh. Miss White, you've been holding your stomach. Is it bothering you? Auntie Lee, please get her a cup of hot water.
No need, Wendy. I feel nauseous. Maybe I've too tired lately. Ethan knows. I haven't had much of an appetite lately. I keep craving sour things.
That's a big deal. Sit down. Ethan, why are you just standing there?
Bella, you aren't pregnant, are you?
We're not sure yet. My period's been late by half a month. I went to the hospital today, and the doctor said it's most likely. It was just like
The look on their faces.
when they watched me fall down the stairs in my last life. Then congratulations, Miss White. But since your company's project assistant, why are you, while pregnant, here alone at night talking? Did something urgent happen with the project?
Wendy. You've got it wrong. I'm not here to talk about work. I'm scared. I don't know what to do, so I came to ask Ian Chin for advice.
Advice about what? Were you discussing making room for the new woman carrying the gold heir of the Gu family, while push? Is that it? Heirs?
Suwon.
1-1, how can you say that?
Mom, I'm stating facts. Miss White came by late at night. Being married, shouldn't Yenchen keep his distance? Or did you already know about this child? If you think I'm making this up, check the hospital records. What a coincidence. I went to the hospital today. My exam report says my fertility is completely normal. So here's the question, after 10 years of marriage and no baby, whose problem is it really?
So what if your body's fine? My brother stopped loving you a long time ago. Miss Vivian is young and beautiful, and she can carry on the Graham family line. Can you?
Carry on the family line, Susan? Those Hermes bags you bought with company money were for carrying on the Graham family line too?
That's a filthy lie.
On the 28th of last month, you moved $500,000 from the project reserve into your personal account and labeled it PR expenses. Do you want me to pull the bank records?
Brother, she's slandering me.
What matters is, if this evidence gets out, Susan's embezzlement will become a criminal case. The Goo Group's stock will crash, and you cheated on your wife and let your family steal company assets. Do you really think the board will still let you stay on as president?
Susan, what are you trying to do? We're family. Can't we talk this out behind closed doors?
Family? Mom. On your birthday banquet, when you had Celia push me down the stairs. Did you ever think we were family?
What exactly do you want?
This is where I was pushed down in my last life. The pain of hitting the ground still aches deep in my bones to this day. I want 10% of the Goo Group's shares. Tomorrow morning, have the lawyer bring the transfer papers to house. Once I sign, I'll keep Cece's embezzlement quiet. As for Miss Bai's pregnancy, I can pretend to know nothing. In your dreams. Then let the police and the board decide. One more thing. The evidence isn't the only copy. If anything happens to me, it will all be sent automatically to the prosecutor's office and every major media outlet.
What Suwon was holding in her hand. It could be the bomb that blows up the whole Gu family.
You little brat, stop right there.
Mr. Lin, can we meet?
The usual place.
You little brat.
Sit. Master Wang's asked for this. 3 taels of pure gold. It's ready, pure enough for his ritual.
Zhang Wan will take the bait. She believes in this stuff more than he trusts his own son.
Even more than that. I found out. Master Wallace has a small circle behind him that specializes in these feng shui schemes. Master Wallace has a little crew behind him that specializes in these feng shui schemes. But guess who's really pulling the strings behind this crew? Elias Stone. The Goo Group's most important business partner. And your father-in-law's sworn brother back then.
The information Liam brought was even more deadly than expected.
20 years ago. Zachary Bright and father-in-law Grant King started a business together, but later fell out over how the shares were split. Grant King used dirty tricks to force Zachary Bright out and took first big payout for himself. All these years, Zachary Bright has posed as working with the group, but behind the scenes, he was waiting for his chance.
Zachary Bright's company, Horizon Capital, has spent past 3 years quietly buying up Grant Group shares at low prices. At the same time, through several companies, he's been giving the Grant Group high-interest short-term loans. It's a classic fatten them up then slaughter them scheme. Master Warren is one of his men.
20 years ago. Zachary Bright and your father-in-law Grant King started a business. Later, they fell out over splitting shares. Gordon Kane's dirty tricks forced Victor Shaw out. And kept the first big payout all for himself. All these years, Victor Shaw worked with the Kane family on the surface, but behind the scenes, he'd been waiting for his chance.
After I was reborn, I always thought the Kane family hurt me out of greed and selfishness. But now it seems someone had long turned the Kane family into a chessboard. And Lana Cole's ignorance, Evan Kane's arrogance, Sophie Kane's vanity, were all carefully used as pawns. Victor Shaw's goal was never to help me. He's using me to bring down the Goo group for good. Then he'll swoop in like a savior and buy it cheap.
So now you have two choices. First, stick to the original plan. Use Master Wang to go after Zhang Lan. But in the end, Zhao Mingyuan wins. Second,
Work with him. Zhao Mingyuan has the resources, the connections, and 20 years of knowledge about the Goo group. He wants to use me, and I can use him. Need the internal books of the Goo group he's holding. List of spies he planted. And all the evidence he collected on Ian Goo's violations.
it's very risky. Miles Zhao is shrewd and ruthless. He knows you're setting up a counterattack. If he finds out you're using him, you'll be in serious danger.
Then I'll make sure he has no time to notice. Ethan Lin, you said that you wanted to work with me. Now the chance is here. I need you to help me put on a show.
What kind of show?
Make Zachary believe he's got me completely under control, like I'm the most obedient blade in his hand. I'll reach out to him first and say willing to cooperate. But I need you to let him accidentally find out you're secretly investigating me and trying to pull me over as your pawn.
Sylvia, be careful.
Right. A man like Zachary enjoys nothing more than feeling like he's in control, if he thinks he's got both. The Grant family's daughter-in-law and sworn enemy. Under his thumb, he'll get carried away.
Ethan Shaw's car. Looks like he's in more of a hurry than we figured.
Stick to the plan.
Sorry to bother you, Miss Sullivan. I was just passing by and thought I'd come up and see you. And this is...
Liam Cole. Morningstar Group. I've heard a lot about you, Mr. Shaw.
What brings you here, Mr. Cole? As I recall, the Grant family and Morningstar haven't exactly been on good terms.
Just discussing a private matter. Miss Sue is something I'm interested in, but it looks like President Zhao has his eye on it too.
Ha ha ha. You're joking, President Lin. Miss Sue is the Gu family's daughter-in-law. As an old friend of the Gu group, it's only right that I look out for her. As for you, President Lin, aren't you reaching a little too far?
Since you're so confident, President Zhao, I won't disturb you any longer. Miss Sue, my offer still stands anytime. Think it over carefully.
Miss Sue, Lin Chen is looking for you. It's about that accounting loophole inside the Gu group, right? That loophole, Gu Yanshin has covered it up well. But I know that overseas investment of $20 million 3 years ago was nothing but a shell. He moved the money long ago to cover Bai Weiwei's bottomless pit. The original files showing the gaps in the accounts, screenshots of where the money went, and I also have that fake contract signed by Gavin Cole. Miss Sutton, if you need them, I can give them to you.
What does Mr. Zane want?
A partnership. You help me get the full data on that new raw material from the core lab at Cole Group, and I'll help you send Gavin Cole to prison. Fair trade.
Xing Yuan Materials data is in Gu Yanshen's private safe. The code is his anniversary with Bai Weiwei. But what you want is more than the data, right?
Miss Sue, you're sharp. What I want is Gu Group's bid floor price tomorrow at 10 a.m. for that plot in Easttown.
Can get the floor price, but I want the original file on the accounting loophole from you. I want it now.
Suwon, how do I know you won't just take the files and run?
Because you have screenshots of the money trail and fake contracts, and you need me to help take down the Gu family. Lin Chen came today, which means he's already noticed that loophole. If he gets the evidence first, the leverage you have will be worthless.
The files are in there. The password is Gu Yanshin's birthday backward, Miss Su. Pleasure doing business.
The base bid is 80 million. Gu Yanchen budget cap is 95 million. But he set aside an extra 2 million in event funds. He plans to bribe Director Wang, in charge of this bid, behind the scenes. His son is going abroad next month. The account is in Switzerland.
This information?
I dug it out of Gu Cici's chat history. She embezzled public funds, just to scrape together tuition for Director King's son.
Miss Su, you're even more impressive than I imagined.
Mr. Cole, after the bidding ends tomorrow, I want to hear that the Goodwin Group lost.
Don't worry. They won't get so much as a single brick.
Get in. I'll drive you back. What did Julian Zhao give you?
The original files on the holes in Ethan Gu's 20 million overseas investment accounts from 3 years ago.
Mrs. Gu.
These gold pieces need to be placed on our altar for 7 days. Come back after that, and your luck will completely turn around.
Thank you, Master. I'll come back in 7 days.
Mom, what did Master Wang say?
I can't get through to him. I've called over a dozen times.
Mom, how much did you give him in total?
3 kilos of pure gold. Plus the earlier deposit, and the deposit.
The ritual fee.
Altogether, it's about 5 million.
5 million? Where'd you get that much money?
Some of it was taken from the company's emergency fund.
Suwon, was this your doing? Was that Master Wang someone you brought in?
I only mentioned him. Mom hired him and sent the money herself. If you want to blame anyone, blame her for believing it. You.
Enough. This isn't the time to argue. Hurry up and find Master Wang.
Hello? Help me find someone.
Help me find someone.
They moved out 3 days ago. Call the police.
My money is all gone.
Mom, what about the hole in the company's reserve fund? If the auditors find out.
Shut up. I'll cover part of it from my personal account first. Figure out how to cover the remaining balance.
It was her. She must have teamed up with that scammer. Otherwise, how could it be such a coincidence? The moment she brought up Master Wang, I got scammed.
Mom, you met Master Wang yourself. I only chimed in when you mentioned him. You made the transfer yourself. You delivered the gold. I never handled a single cent.
You.
If you think I'm involved, you can call the police and have it investigated.
Step 1 is done.
Is Yenchen here? Is Yenchen here?
What are you doing here?
Mom, I heard what happened at home, so I came to check. Please don't be too upset. It's not worth getting sick.
Who's your mother? Don't call me that.
Yenchen said he'd marry me. And the baby I'm carrying is a Gu.
Enough. Why are you here?
Yen-chen, I heard the company's a little short on cash. I still have some savings. I can help you out for now.
By Wei. Tell me the truth. Are you actually pregnant or not?
Of course I am.
Then come to the hospital with me right now and get an ultrasound.
Yen-chen, you. How could you doubt me? After all I've done for you, enough.
I had it looked into. Mercy Hospital has no record of your prenatal checkups. And that report of yours was a template you bought online. Also, visited a gynecology clinic twice last month, not for prenatal visits. You went for an abortion.
You.
You were never pregnant.
Yen-chen. Please, just hear me out.
Hear you out for what? You lied to me for 2 years. How much did you take? 3 million? 5 million? I'll have my lawyer add it up. Pay back every cent you owe me, or I'll sue you for fraud.
Yen-chen, you can't do this to me. I love you.
Auntie Lee, show her out.
I actually got played by that bitch for so long.
Ms. Su, the materials you provided are crucial. Gu Yanchen's embezzlement, Zhang Lan's misappropriation of funds, Master Wang's fraud, and Zhao Mingyuan's money laundering, the chain of evidence is basically complete. We'll take action now.
Thanks for your hard work.
Ethan Lin is all set.
Gavin Cooper. You're suspected of embezzlement and misappropriating funds. Come with us for questioning.
You've got it wrong. I didn't do it.
This is an arrest warrant. Zoe Lane.
You're suspected of misappropriating funds. Come with us. I didn't do it. It was Summer Shaw. She set me up.
Mom, Grace Cooper.
You're suspected of embezzlement in office. Please come with us too.
Zhao Mingyuan, suspected of money laundering and bribery. Please cooperate with the investigation.
Let me make a call.
No.
Bitch.
By Wei, you're suspected of blackmail and extortion.
Please come with us.
It's all over.
Not completely. There's still the trial.
That doesn't matter anymore. What matters is they finally paid the price.
Now the final ruling will be announced. Adrian Cole, for illegally taking and misusing a large sum of money, is sentenced to 8 years. 2 million in personal assets will be handled by law. Lana Moore, for fund misuse, is sentenced to 5 years.
I was deceived.
Sophie Cole and Vivian Blake will each face punishment. Victor King masterminded a massive financial scam. The amount was especially huge. He accepted a 12-year sentence and paid the related fines. Zhao Mingyuan accepted a 6-year sentence for illegal operations and a heavy fine. Under his name, Yuan Hang Capital and all related assets were handled according to the law.
1-1. You're free now. You really are. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What are you planning to do next?
I want to leave this place.
Where to?
I don't know. I'll head south and find a quiet little town.
I'll take you there.
No need. I want to go alone.